Okay, I'm going to do 11 and 12 on the same video clip. This is where we get into the chapter 4. So if you remember, you have 3 types of questions for chapter 4. So you have binomial problems, you have Poisson, and you had geometric. Your first job is going to be memorizing which is which. Poisson is the easiest because you're going to have to memorize this. It's all about the average. If the first sentence gives you an average, like the average number of this or that, then you know that it's a Poisson. If it's all about when the first occurred, then you know that it's a geometric. Okay, I had a break in the video. Sorry, I don't even know where I was. But anyway, you got your 3 types. Binomial, when you have 2 choices, a yes or no question is being asked, something like that. Poisson is when they're dealing with averages. Geometrics when they're dealing with the first of something. Okay, so you've got to memorize those 3. Then remember you have a choice. You have to choose between PDF, that stands for probability density function, but PDF, that's when you want the probability of only one number. Not a bunch of numbers, just one number. That's PDF. CDF is when you have a phrase like at least or more than, something like that. Then that's when you choose CDF. The rest of the battle for you is going to be, let's see if I can move this up a little bit. The rest of the battle is going to be figuring out what numbers to put in the calculator. Okay, and then remember, I kept harping in class about how what I really want you to do is read the phrases and then write down what numbers that it's involved with. Like, don't put anything in the calculator until you have written it out. And I really hope you guys take my advice. I hope that you'll do that. So I'm going to obviously model that here, what I want you to do. And then I think you'll have better success if you do that on the test. Okay, so let's go ahead and start the problem. So this is number 11, right up here, first one. Probability that an individual is left-handed is 0.19. In a class of 23 students, so there's our probability right there, 19. Okay, right off the bat, it's not a Poisson because they gave me a probability, not an average. So I know it's not Poisson. And the question is, what's the probability of finding 5 left-handers? They're not asking for the first left-hander, so it's not geometric. Okay, so once I've ruled out the other 2, I know it's binomial. All right, now I look at the question. I only want the number 5. I want the probability of the number 5. Not more than 5 or less than 5. Just the number 5. That's just one number. So it's PDF. Okay, binomial wants 3 numbers. It needs 3 numbers in the calculator. So the first thing you do is give it in. How many total people are you dealing with? That's 23. And then you have to enter that comma key in your calculator. The next thing it wants is the probability, so that's 0.19. Make sure you write it in decimals. Put your comma in there. And then what you want the probability of, we want the probability of 5 people, so we put 5. So that's how to do that in the calculator. You enter all those numbers in the calculator, and it gives you, in decimal form, 188 when you round to 3 decimal places. Okay. Now I'm going to include a quick little video clip of doing this in the calculator, and I'm only going to do one of them because it creates a big file if I do too many of them. So, but I'm going to do it one time, so hopefully any of you that need it will have it there. Okay, well, this is where I get all spazzy. Let's see if I do this. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, now, boy, I don't know how to get rid of that. All right, I'm just going to put that video screen up. Oh my gosh. I don't know how to get rid of all this writing. Let's just try this. Okay, no, it no like. All right, so I'm just going to move this piece out of the way, scoot that up, scoot this down, scoot that up. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to do number 12. So number 12 is about basketball player Chauncey Billups. We have his free throw percentage. So again, they gave us, let's do a different color. They gave us a percent, not an average. So I know it's not Poisson because they didn't give me an average. And then they're asking for when the first shot occurs. So that automatically tells me it's a geometric problem. Okay, it's not a Poisson because they did not give me an average. It's not binomial because they're asking for the first shot. So it's geometric. Now is it PDF or CDF? Okay, well, I just want the probability that it happens on the 3rd. Exactly on the 3rd. So that's PDF. And geometric just wants 2 numbers. So the first thing you give it is the probability or the percent. Make sure you put it in decimals. And then the 3rd attempt is what I want the probability of. So that's the number 3. Enter that in your calculator and you get rounded to 3 places 013.